So you've been looking for an easy 30-minute meal to feed your family at home? Well, this one right here, I think this one's worth your time. Now you can use whatever brand sausage you like. A lot of the Kia Bosses were good. But ideal for this recipe? Probably not, but I'm gonna do it. Yeah, whatever, because I do what I want. Just give them a good chop till they're down to about 1/4 and a half inch thick. Cooked raw shrimp. Hauled them out in the sink and the strainer for like 5 to 7 minutes under cool water. As you can see, some of them are still kind of frozen. Just gonna come in and pull the ends off. I mean, if you like that crunchy part, you can leave them in, but I'm just thinking of your kids, man. Got our bowl here ready to go. We're just gonna give these a quick chop. You could leave them whole if you want to, so that way people can pick them out, because not everybody likes shrimp. But as far as the kids go, I'd rather them not know what's in there and just tell them it's chicken. Large pot, you could probably just go ahead and use a Dutch oven if you really wanted to, but this is what I got, that's what I'm gonna use. To this medium high heat pan, we're gonna add about a tablespoon or 2 of bacon up just to wet the bottom. Toss in our sausage. These are uncooked, so we're gonna let them go for like 10 minutes to get good color on both sides. It's a good time to do all the rest of your preparation, so I'm gonna cut my peppers and my onions. This is the one that I use to chop in all my vegetables. It's got like the salt off tip there. Just go all the way towards the end. You don't have to worry about chopping through, and you get a clean, solid, straight up and down cut. You just put it up on your knuckle and just put it down. One thing to also remember whenever you're cutting green peppers, if you cut them interior flesh first, they chop a lot smoother. If you cut the outside, it's designed to protect the pepper, so it's not going to be nearly as smooth, even though your knife is super sharp. So we've got some good color on that sausage. We're going to go ahead and add in our green peppers. You can use 2 green peppers, but I only had 1, so I'm going to show you the substitute at the end. And 1 onion. Get in there and give those a good mix. We're just going to let those go until they're nice and soft. Now for your seasonings. Onion powder. Why did you add more onion powder if you're going to have more onion? I know I put onions and onion powder. That's just how it works. Paprika to taste. Just gives the color anyway. Cayenne pepper to taste. Oregano to taste. UFO salt. No extraterrestrial pepper in this one. Well, there's the sneeze. Officially, it's been seasoned. Our onions and peppers are soft, and we'll make a well in the center of the pan. 1.5 cups of whatever rice you use. I always just have jasmine on hand. We're just gonna let that go in the center and let it get all roasty toasty. But do come in here and stir it around a little bit, or else that rice will burn to the bottom. Toasted rice, excellent. Burnt rice, not so good. Once that rice takes on a nice golden brown, 1 drained can of green chilies and tomatoes. You can also use cherry tomatoes if you really want to. With the green chilies, that'll replace the other green pepper that I messed up on not having. We're gonna add 3 cups of chicken stock. If you didn't happen to drain that can of Rotel, just add 1/2 cup less. We're gonna give this a good stir, making sure we get the bottom good and scraped. It takes like 15-20 minutes for that rice to cook, but make sure you cover it and stir occasionally. This would be the perfectly good time to take out the trash, clean up your mess, spend time with the kids, whatever. You got 20 minutes, scroll on your phone. That's probably what you're gonna do anyway. I did say stir occasionally. This is an occasion. I'll be back. You'll know once you get close, because whenever you pull the lid off, you won't see a whole lot of liquid, but you'll see that rice eating it up to make a sauce. And that right there would probably make a great dinner, but we're not done quite yet. Toss in 1 pound of your raw, deveined, and chopped up shrimp. And just stir that in really good. This recipe also works really good with chicken. Cover that back up for 5 to 10 minutes. You'll know when the shrimp's done because it'll change colors. Now that it's been 5 minutes or so, that shrimp should be fully cooked. Should be good, firm, and opaque. Just give the bottom a good scrape so you know nothing burnt to the bottom. And we're gonna let this cool for about 3 or 4 minutes and just serve after. Throw in a couple chopped green onions or scallions. I always just have green onions on hand. Give it 1 final good mix. Let's plate up, see how we did. I know. That was a timer for the shrimp, but you know, we're still here. Just tried it a little bit off the spoon, so tester. And it needs garlic powder, maybe 2 tablespoons of garlic powder. So I have this big industrial size container. We use it a lot. The recipe I got from a family friend also called for hot sauce, but it's hot enough, so let's just go ahead and add flavor. This Baron Burton's Breakfast 2 sauce isn't overly spicy, but it adds a ton of flavor. If you like salsa verde, that's where this is at. I know they market it as a breakfast sauce, but trust me, you're gonna love it as it is. Just season it with anything you'd want to use salsa verde with. Toss my spoon. Now that right there looks awesome. Hold me, Blazer. Now I probably went a little too heavy on the cayenne pepper because I thought it was paprika. So you're not gonna make that mistake, because the recipe down in the caption is what you should be going by. I just season with my heart. See if I can get a little bit of everything on this fork here. A little bit of shrimp, a little bit of sausage. If you're looking for a really easy meal idea to make during the week, and you don't mind just a little bit of spice, this is where I would go. It's definitely got some kick, but if you really wanted to, you could definitely go in and add a couple drops of that Baron Burton sauce. Looking for other easy meal ideas and you haven't already hit follow after watching the whole video? I don't know what's stopping you. Have a good one.